Okay, Year 10. So for today's lesson, we're going to continue with our linear relationship. A very easy lesson, which is why decided to give you a recording. Just to make sure, hopefully everyone understood how to graph a straight line. Exercise D is what I gave you to do. Some of you still need to submit that. Can you please make sure you do so, because I have been so nice to give out some merits for some deserving students, and I'd like to give out some more. So keep up the good work. There's always the solutions there if you need to have a look and refer to them. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do two things. We're going to continue with writing equations for horizontal and vertical lines, and then we're going to look at x and y intercept. Okay, so let's have a look. So here, the vertical line x equals 2, it's x equals 2 because every point on the line has an x coordinate of 2. So if I have, so this x coordinate of 2 has a y coordinate negative 2. This x coordinate of 2 has a y coordinate of 3. That's all it's saying. So x is always going to be 2. So pretty much what we did last lesson. So I'm just going to quickly go through these answers. Just copy them in your book. Write an equation to describe each of the following lines. This is x equals negative 1. This is x equals 3. Now, when it goes horizontal, this is y equals negative 1, and this is y equals 3. So if we were asked to graph y equals 1, I go across, straight line with an arrow. Y equals negative 2, go across, straight line. X equals negative 2, vertical line with arrows. And x equals 1, vertical line with arrows. Okay, pretty easy. All right, let's go to this page. Now, this is what I want you to do for homework, okay? And I'd like you to do all of it. It's very, very simple, okay? Because it's either horizontal or vertical lines. And obviously, there is a solution for you. Okay, so let's have a look at intercepts. Intercepts is a number on an axis where the line cuts or touches it. Okay, so an intercept is the number on the axis where the line or curve touches it, cuts or touches that axis. So the x value where a line or a curve crosses the x-axis is called the x-intercept. The y value is called the y-intercept. So if you have a look here, that's the y-intercept, that's the x-intercept. Here, there's no intercept here because it's not touching the y or the x. Okay, so let's have a look at here. So I have two dots, two coordinate points, one there, and I need to identify the x and y intercept. So if I want to find the x-intercept, I look where it cuts the x-axis, and it cuts it at 2. If I want to find the y-intercept, it is where it cuts the y-axis, and that's at negative 1. Pretty easy. Let's go to this one. Now I want you to read the intercept. Okay, so I have one there and one there. So here, the x-intercept is 2, which is this one, and the y-intercept is 3, which is off that line. Here, the x-intercept is negative 1, and the y-intercept is 1. This one, now if you notice, there's only one spot where that line cuts it. So the x and y-intercept, let me just write that out neatly. The x and y-intercept is 0. So x is 0, y equals 0. Here, there's my y, there's my x. X-intercept is 3, y-intercept is negative 2. Okay, so have a look at this one. There's the x-intercept is along here. The y-intercept, if it cuts here. Now, it has no y-intercept because it doesn't cut anywhere along the y-axis. So here, it only has an x-intercept of negative 2. Now, be careful. Do not write the y-intercept equals 0 because you're saying it's going to go through 0. So you just write none. There's no y-intercept. So here, there's no x-intercept, and the y-intercept is 1. And that's it. So that's it for you today's lesson. So make sure you get all the examples in and make sure you complete that exercise for me and submit. And then next thing we're going to do is how to find the equation of the straight line using the gradient intercept form. Okay, see you later, Year 10.